Mario's Magic Suitcase. We're gonna pull some cards. We're just listening to some music for a little bit here. The reading will be momentarily. Let me shuffle.
I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger.
So we got some cards to fly out here. Got three cards that flew out. First of all, we got the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords. So look at this. We got a new handy dandy card holder here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. She works. So we can have multiple cards here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Much better. So we got the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Okay, let me play a little music while I look up the Page of Swords here. Oh, by the way, Thursday, September 25th. I'm going out of town for a few days, but I recorded sounds of me barfing. Oh, and here's a close-up of my butt. We have Pickled Pete here. This one hits home for me. My dad's name was Pete, and he loved pickled bologna, and they came in a jar just like that, and it actually looks just like that. So Pickled Pete hits for pickled bologna. That's a delicacy here where I live. So anyway, the Page of Swords will be with us momentarily. Page with perseverance, a spirit of observation and curiosity. The Page of Swords studies and inquires into the situation, accumulating experience in order to be prepared when the situation, which is now tranquil, could change. The collective. This arcana propels us, therefore, towards prudence, weighting and calculating carefully the various elements in the case of unexpected events or exams. The advice of the dead: be prepared by evaluating all the possible openings or outlets through which the situation could degenerate and vent. Okay, we might need to air out little things here. Vent the sitcho with the Page of Swords. We'll drop him down. And then we have the Knight of Wands here. So give me a second here for the Knight of Wands. Let's enjoy more of this Digital Sam's original music.
my wife were planning to kill me. They failed.
There may be only minutes, seconds left of someone's life. Why waste time?
The Knight of Swords is an active arcana, authoritative, and totally the master of himself. He is able to overcome both physical limits and those of his thoughts, ready to fight and accept any challenge or argument. In taking action, however, he manifests his limits, in which are connected to an excessive impetuosity, and if reversed, can become inertia, anger, or destructive rebellion. The advice of the dead: be rational and learn to communicate your ideas clearly and sincerely. Undertake your projects in a way that also brings vitality to others. Wow, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. So now let's look at the Two of Wands. So these cards are beautiful. Look at this Two of Wands. We got a gunfighter. So we got a page. We got lots of flowers and a scroll. We got the Knight of Wands riding a horse. And now we got the Two of Wands. It's like a gunfighter. The Two of Wands presents as a complicated arcana where an accumulation of desires could cause rivalry and cause two opposing forces to arise, such as rebelling against limitations imposed by a third party. This card can bring not only regrets, but it can also bring radical changes, surprises, and positive unexpected events. So maybe you win the gunfight there, collective. Advice of the dead: evaluate what is best, what is the best way in which to act, and terminate a situation of conflict and rivalry that makes you restless and unhappy. So, okay, how can we, collective, again, if anything resonates, great. If not, leave it at the door. But how can we resolve a conflict that makes us restless and unhappy? Let's resolve these conflicts. Let's be, don't worry, be happy out there, collective. So anyway, signing off for Chili, who's not here right now. He's upstairs, but Pickled Pete, Thursday, September 25th. Mario's Magic Suitcase thanks you. We'll leave you with a little outro of music and visuals by Digital Sam.